UFC London is taking place this Saturday. Solid card all around. Um, Starting off with our first fight of the night, Chanel Dyer and Ravana Oliveira. Uh, Chanel Dyer, 6'1", making her debut in her home country. Ravana Oliveira, 29, 65-inch reach for Oliveira, 65-inch reach for Dyer. Chanel Dyer's pretty high output. Muay Thai kickboxing specialist, elite volume, um, throws solid for a woman's fighter. Uh, Not too bad. Haven't seen a lot of tape of her with this just being her debut. Um, Ravana Oliveira, she's got power, but the output recently just terrible. She's 0-2 in the octagon. She really needs a win. This is going to be, if she loses this, I can guarantee she's going to get cut. Some solid takedown accuracy. She can threaten you in the clinch, but with how she's looked recently, not looking too good. On the feet, Chanel Dyer is going to have a huge advantage. If she can just dictate the pace, leg kicks, combos, she'll more than likely win. But Ravana Oliveira, she does have some power, but she doesn't throw a lot, so I'm picking Chanel Dyer. In this first matchup of the night, probably going to be your average women's decision, 29-28 for Chanel Dyer. If Oliveira can get the grappling going, that's where she can get it done, but I think Chanel is going to be able to keep it on the feet and keep a good pace. So I'm taking Chanel Dyer. Also, there was a fight before that was supposed to be on with Melissa Mullins and Luana Carolina. Luana Carolina needs to get fucking cut, dude. This shit's fucking ridiculous. That's her third weight miss by 8 fucking pounds. Like, are you fucking shitting me right now? That's unreal. She needs to get cut. And you could see Mullins visibly upset. And it's valid. You work for 6 months, training for this, and you can't, they fucking call off the fight because your opponent missed weight. No shit, you're gonna be pissed off, dude. Like, that's just retarded. Anyway, next up, Shamrock and Abdul Karim Al Salwadi. Shamrock, big name right now. Good submissions. Got a majority of his wins by sub. He's a southpaw, so that can pose some threat to Al Salwadi. Young dude, young-ish dude, in the UFC. He's gonna have the reach advantage against Al Salwadi, but he's got some solid body kicks, good control in the range. Not super high output, but he's got pretty good takedown defense. His debut, he lost a decision to, I think it was Nuralo Aliyev, I believe. So he's coming off a loss. And then for Al Salwadi, Muay Thai, good pressure in his fights, good boxing, good power. He can wrestle, good cardio. He's just grinding the whole time, but zero takedown defense. This guy need to go 2-3 or Dagestan, brother. Some solid cardio though, but he got, in his debut, he got knocked out cold by I don't remember who, but it was someone. But it was rough. So on the feet, I think Al Salwadi is going to have a big edge with the speed and the pressure. He's going to try to close the distance. Rock's gonna try to use the reach to his advantage. I don't think it's gonna be able to work. I think it's the striker from Al Salwadi is gonna be too overwhelming. So I am taking Abdul Karim Al Salwadi to win by 29-28 decision. Next up for the big guys. Fuck. Hold up. We got Louis Sutherland and Brando Parrish. Uh, Good fight. Louis Sutherland, brawler, uh, low kicks, big overhands. He's got a big KO rate. Most of the heavyweights are pretty good with their KOs against blobs, so it's not surprising. Parrish, on the other hand, he's a little more technical with his striking. He can keep distance well, and if it gets to the ground and pound, you don't want to mess with that. So, um, he's got a 100% finish rate in his 5 wins. Um, he's tall, long, really athletic. The only time he lost was against Vet. The grappling, you know how it goes. So Brando Parrott's obviously gonna have the edge in mostly everything. He's got that experience with the loss from grappling, but you never know what'll happen. Um, he's got the wrestling background, so uh, if he can get top control and hold Sutherland down, I'm sure it'll be over. So I'm taking Brando Parrish in this one, probably ground and pound elbows, first or second round more than likely. So should be a good match for heavyweight. Next up, we got Mantis. Not even gonna try to fucking say his last name. And Antonio Tricoli. Uh, Mantis making his debut. Got the contract from the Contender Series. 100% finish rate. Uh, he's aggressive, good with his pressure, good power, speed. Um, he's a finisher, so I'm more than likely guessing a finish in this one. But Antonio Tricoli, 6'5", got a pretty big reach advantage over him, 5-inch reach advantage. So um, he has back-to-back submissions. Uh, some of the grappling though, um, he's got some holes for sure. He's got some holes definitely. Um, Tricoli's got, like I said, the huge reach advantage. Don't think that matters at all. Reach advantage and height advantage. I don't really consider height advantage in majority of fights. Um, but Mantis is, it doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure he's like an 800 favorite at one point. So um, I just don't think Tricoli's got the defense to hang with him. I think Mantis is going to piece him up in the first round, and I think he's going to get TKO'd in the end of round one. But you never know. If he gets reckless, Antonio could get him with the sub. Never know. It's the UFC. Bunch of fucking bullshit happens. So next up, Mario Pinto and Felipe Franco. Mario Pinto by whatever he wants, dude. Um, Big name right now with the promo he hit in his last fight. That was hilarious. I don't speak English and then speaks English perfectly. Like, that shit's fucking hilarious. Um, 2-0. Uh, he beat Janato Deniz, I think was his last one. So, uh, yeah. Felipe Franco making his debut in the UFC. It's a short notice, so that's the big reason I'm picking Mario Pinto. I think Mick Parkin was supposed to fight. I'm pretty sure. Uh, First round finisher. Uh, he gets it done quick. like within 5 minutes. So what I seen was 6 knockout TKOs and 4 subs. He's got the black belt, but he'll gas out. So um, he's young. Mario Pinto's got at least some UFC experience, so I'm picking Mario Pinto, and I think he's gonna. I don't know. It could go to decision, but I could also see Mario Pinto getting a fluke knockout. So I think I'm gonna stick with the pretty dominant win, a 30-27 for Mario Pinto. Next up, Nathaniel Wood versus Kieta. Nathaniel Wood, gritty vet, short guy, Ilya Taporia height. Um, he is on a 3-fight win streak though. Good pressure fighting. He's got he can control you with the grappling. He can go into the later rounds. Uh, he did. You put some respect on the guy's name against Delgado, and I still think Nathaniel Wood won that fight 100%. He got robbed. Like I watched that shit back like 3 times, dude. Nathaniel Wood won that shit, but he's a good fighter. He can do it all. He's pretty well rounded. Um, but at home, you know, I think he's got a big advantage with that. Uh, Kieta, I believe he's debuting. I'm pretty sure. Don't know a lot about the guy. Very athletic, explosive in the striking. Um, kind of creative with some of the stuff he does with the knees and whatnot. Good finish rate. Um, he did miss weight against Pitbull, which, I mean, shit happens. It is what it is. Uh, both guys hit the limit, uh, so I don't think that's right. I seen 146. I don't think he weighed in at 149. So I need to figure out a new fucking page for this shit because it's fucking wrong half the time. I swear. Like they can't even put the fucking $7 billion company, by the way, can't even fucking put if it's his debut or not. This shit is fucking retarded. Neither with the reach advantage or the fucking leg reach. $7 billion company. Shit's fucking retarded, dude. Uh, the only thing Kieta's got on him is the height and like the you say the reach and the power, younger guy, but he's debuting, so and Nathaniel Wood's doing pretty good right now, so I'm going with Nathaniel Wood, and I think it's going to be a Nathaniel Wood decision 29-28. I don't think a finish happens in this fight. So next up, Mason Jones versus Axel Sola. Uh, Mason Jones out of what is it? Fucking Wales, I'm pretty sure. Um, uh, shit. Well-rounded, good boxing, good takedowns. Gotta stay away from the ground and pound from this guy. Um, yeah. Uh, I mean, he's just a overall very well-rounded fighter, I think. So, Axel Sola, uh, explosive. This is his second UFC fight. Uh, so, I mean, Sola's gonna have the advantage with the height, but you know who cares. Um, in my notes, I wrote down that oh yeah, Jones is gonna have he's got power, dude. So I'm thinking Solo's gonna like stand right in front of him, get clipped on the chin. Uh, I think, of course, it doesn't fucking say. Um, I'm pretty sure last I checked, he was a favorite, Mason Jones. So, um, yeah, I think Mason Jones gets it done by round 2. I think it's gonna be a clean knockout. Honestly, I think Axel Sola is gonna get too complacent. I think he is gonna piece him up for a little bit, but he's gonna get too complacent and he's gonna get knocked out. Uh, so yeah, that's what I got for this one. On to the main card: Curtis Campbell and Danny Silva. Um, Everybody's bitching about how he's got the pink fucking shorts on, like, oh, he's an O'Malley wannabe. Motherfucker, you can wear pink shorts. Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking casual. Retard. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, um, this is his debut. Don't know a lot about him, but I know he's got finishing power. Um, Silva's a vet, so it'll be, you know, I haven't seen too much of Curtis Campbell, so I don't know how this is gonna work, but I'm gonna take Danny Silva just because of experience. I don't know why, but his face just tells me like I don't think I he, I want him to get knocked out. He looks like a fucking retard. I'm sorry. You can edit it out. Anyway, on to the next one. Um, Roman Dolidze and CLD. Um, Everybody's counting out Dolidze, but I feel like there could be something. He does have grappling. I mean, we just watched him get absolutely dog walked by Fluffy, so I don't know, but Christian Leroy Duncan's on a run right now. Um, I could see Dolidze winning, but I have a feeling Duncan's gonna win. He's got the experience, but CLD's younger. Um, I don't think Dolidze is gonna get knocked out. I think it's gonna go to decision. So, um, yeah, this CLD striking is insane, dude. That last fight, I don't remember who he fought exactly, but I had picked the other dude, but he put me on, bro. Like I was just like, damn, okay, he knows how to strike. So, but Dolidze knows how to grapple, so it'll really test the striking of CLD in this fight. Um, Next up, uh, Barnwinski versus Austin Lane. Now this dude's fucking huge. I still don't think the height's gonna play a factor, but it is crazy, dude. Austin Lane's fucking massive. Um, um, Barnowinski, 27. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he's on the younger end, but um, he's explosive. He's got some grappling. This dude's got the reach of a motherfucking heavyweight. You see that shit? And who knows? It might even be more than that because this fucking website's retarded. So, but you know, I don't. I still don't know who I'm thinking on this one. He's explosive and he's got some grappling in his game, but I feel like Austin Lane can. I don't know. I feel like you could see a fluke KO coming because this dude's huge. This dude's like a heavyweight. Should be a heavyweight. But I think I'm gonna take Barnowinski. No idea if I'm saying that right or not, but I feel like he's gonna get it done. And you just look at the fucking record of Austin Lane. It's shit. So, uh, yeah. I'd put money on this too. I'd pick him to win, 100%. Uh, Next up, we got MVP versus Sam Patterson. Uh, MVP's so old, dude. I didn't even realize he was like he's almost 39, I think. Old as hell, but he's still like he's still got that speed, you know? Um MVP is so elusive with everything he does, dude, but Sam Patterson, he's got finishing power and I don't know. A lot of people say that the age could play a factor for MVP, but I don't I don't think it matters, dude. The guy just he's a he's a crazy striker and he's a good striker for his age. So um, MVP just can't get complacent. If he gets complacent, he's gonna get knocked out. Because Sam Patterson's not a slouch. Like he is pretty good. So I'm gonna take MVP by like third round TKO probably. But this will be a pretty good matchup. Um, Both these guys will really get to see what Sam Patterson's about. He was all right in his last fight, you know, but MVP I feel like he's an actual test for being how old he is. I think he's an actual test. So next up, Luke Riley, Michael Aswell. I think Luke Riley is Pimblett's boy. I'm pretty sure. Um, Luke Riley, undefeated. Good finishing ability, but Michael Aswell's got the durability and experience. Um, so you know Luke Riley looked like he was gonna get finished in that first fight he had, but then he came back in the second round and then pieced him up. I don't remember who. I think it was against a wrestler too. Um, so if he just this is another one. He just can't get complacent against a vet, you know. And if he does, I think if everything goes well, I think he's gonna get. I think it's gonna be the same as his first fight, second round knockout. I think is how it's gonna go. So, uh, Michael Aswell, good luck, buddy. Next up for the main event, Lerone Murphy and Mavzar, the battle of the undefeated. I say Lerone Murphy's like 17 and a half. That's what I think. So I wouldn't say they're both really undefeated. I feel like you get that last one there. I feel like you're a half. Um, uh, Lerone Murphy got that one clean knockout against what's his face, Pico. That's the only I think that's the only highlight he's got. So Mavsar, we'll see if he pulls out or not. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe a Armin Sarukian day of the fight pull out, but we know Evloev. The wrestling's just insane. Uh, Classic wrestler versus striker. Um, this could go one of two ways. So what I think's gonna happen and what might happen because it's a UFC and they're on some fuck shit. Um, Mafsar could just grapple the whole time and just dominate a decision, Charles Oliveira style, 50-45. Or he believes in his hands for a little bit too long against Lerone Murphy, and Lerone Murphy knocks him the fuck out. So I don't know how Lerone Murphy's been undefeated for so long, but like he's a good mixed martial artist, but I don't think he's not top level, right? So I think Mavsar's gonna wrestle for a while. I think he does feel good in his hands because Lerone Murphy's gonna get to the point where he's gonna worry about the grappling threat, and then he's not. He's just gonna be waiting to stuff the takedown, and then Mavsar can piece him up for a little bit, and yeah, I think Mavsar gets it done pretty easily. Um, could see an upset though. You never know. So it's an okay fight night. Nothing to write home about, but um, we'll see. It might be shit. It might be a whole decision fest on this whole fucking card. A lot of prospects. This is big for the UK though, so I mean, they're trying to get the Mexican fighters up. They're trying to get like every fighter. So yeah, those are my picks. Those are the locks actually. Uh, Mavsar, I don't think he does a 50-45. I think it'd be like a 49-46. So hopefully, I mean, it's been a while since we've seen him fight. Maybe we'll see some more heavy hands from him, but who knows? Uh, it's probably over for Lerone Murphy. Probably if he does win, if Lerone Murphy does somehow fluke a knockout, then they gotta give him the title. I know they're talking right now, like if this is like a shit boring fight, they might give John Silva the fucking title shot against Volk. Uh, and honestly, I don't think who cares, bro. Like if this is boring as fuck, nobody's gonna wanna see either of these guys go against. Well, okay, if Mofsar wins, nobody's gonna want to see that. Besides the Dagestani fan base. If Lerone Murphy wins, they might just shoot him straight up there because you don't want to. Everybody wants Diego versus Volk fucking 6, you know. Um, if Lerone flukes a knockout, they should shoot him up and let him fight Volk because in the end, if they start doing this shit of this is why I didn't like Volk versus Lopez too, because now when people look back at his resume when he's retired, they're gonna be like, oh, he fought Diego Lopez twice, he fought Max Holloway fucking 3 times, you know. So you got to give Volk a new name. So, and I don't think they would give him Evloev, and that'd be fine honestly because I think he's had 11 fights canceled. I want to see if I can pull it up. Maybe, probably not. Let's check. I don't know if it'll say what was. Okay, it's not on this one, but there was one where it was like it showed he had like 11 fights that were canceled. So I mean, the UFC can do whatever they want with him. Like they screwed he screwed himself by pulling out of all them fights. So those are the predictions for the weekend. I'll do a reaction if there's some crazy shit that happens, but that's all. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.